Hi, my name is Sazsha. Welcome to the Muthaship. Let's see what our messages are for today. The heart of the reading today, you have the King of Pentacles reversed. You also have the Nine of Pentacles. So for some of you, this is all about continuing to be very dedicated and working hard, being persistent, because you're almost to the place where you can up level, but this is that sometimes proverbial test or challenge, obstacle that needs to be overcome. Many times this is actually not an outside event, but it's just part of our own growth and part of your own psyche. So wherever you feel that you need to kind of have a personal breakthrough, this is where you don't feel pressured, but you just move through that energy and continue focusing on what your goals and aspirations are. For many of you, this is also having to kind of just rely on yourself and not depend on others. So this is about really defining who you want to become and allowing you to focus in on who you are already. So many times we adopt different belief systems, illusions, facades about who we are, and this only serves to limit us. So this is about you casting aside restrictions, removing those masks of limitation, and opening up to a greater expansion. These are the times that we're in right now. This is the golden dawn. The astrological events that are happening now have not happened in over 800 years. So this is a very monumental time where you're being asked by all the cosmic influences as well to just release these former identities and these former places where you thought that this is it, this is how things are, this is how things need to be, this is how I get things done. It's time to let go of all that and move yourself into this very present moment as we shift through these new openings and time periods that are awakening for all of humanity. And this is where you allow yourself to expand to something greater than you have ever imagined. So this is releasing all those limitations and really aiming your sights a lot higher as you push through these places that you need to have a breakthrough. For many of you, this is getting near to the end of a cycle as well. So there's also maybe a necessary adjustment to make within your reality, within your world, within your business, within your services that you offer. And this asks you to be a bit more generous, perhaps, and bring yourself into a deeper balance and alignment, especially within your own polarity, doing that deeper integration work. For some of you, this is not limiting yourself in the way that you learned through your ancestral lineage as well. And this has a lot to do with your own self-worth and self-acknowledgement of who you really are. Divine Feminine, today you have the Ten of Swords, you have the Six of Wands, Page of Wands, and Queen of Swords. So this is very interesting energy because this is kind of like, it's not exactly a conflict within, but it's more that you're maybe leaning into your thinking and then into how you feel and what you're passionate for, and back into your thinking and back into your passion. So there needs to be maybe a stronger balance within yourself where you're going for your passion without letting your thoughts override it and without getting stuck or trapped in overanalyzing or feeling defeated. For many of you, this is being calculating as well, and there just needs to be a shift of moving deeper into your passion and into your bliss. Some of you perhaps have even maybe cut people off or cut people from your life so that you can have a focus on your new direction. And others of you are maybe even receiving offers. These could be even passionate restarts, or for some of you, this is more about um, a more balanced passion. So this could be working very creatively and going your own road right now, knowing that you're on a journey, and also not being willing to entertain things that will get you sidetracked. And for the divine masculine today, and do remember you're both polarity, masculine and feminine, so both sides of the reading apply to you. You have the devil reversed, you have the lovers reversed, you have the four of wands reversed, and the eight of swords reversed. So for some of you, you're beginning to come out of this energy of feeling very trapped and limited and confined and even bound to certain maybe ideas and people. So these could be love interests. For some of you, this is actually reworking maybe what you think about commitment and marriage and these roles and different ideas about what love is and the structure of what love looks like. And this is actually very in alignment with the times that we're in, because we're all being asked now to drop these old ideas that we've identified with and raise our vibration up to what we truly desire. And that's the essence of love. Not what love looks like or should look like, but what love is already. So dropping the mask of everything you've identified with to keep yourself safe or protected, or to avoid intimacy, or whatever the case may be, whatever you have been distracting yourself from through your own evolution and through those contracts and paradigms that you contracted to lift up. So this is releasing those, releasing that denser energy, and uplifting yourself to this higher vibration of love and ecstasy and Unitarian consciousness, bringing in those higher light codes and getting yourself out of this place of feeling stuck. And as you magnetize yourself to these higher vibrations of unconditioned love and allowing that for yourself, this is also within your twin flame dynamic where things will begin to shift. And as you open up your consciousness here and attune to something higher for yourself, this will naturally bring in that attraction point for you as well. Let's get a few more cards out. Divine Masculine, you have the Six of Coins and the Five of Coins reversed. So coming out of some maybe complex situations and putting your concerns down, using these changes as momentum. And this is also where you're coming into a greater balance of home and contentment. For some of you, this is blessings and even small gifts coming in as well. So these could be small amounts of money. This could be actually little tokens or pieces of appreciation coming in for you. Divine Feminine, you have the Empress, and you also have the Justice card reversed. So this is moving more into your divine feminine energy and holding your vision, being that sacred space of creative energy, and feeling like maybe things aren't completely in balance, but as you make this shift and this transition towards what you truly want to attract for yourself, it's where you become that energy of what you want. So coming out of this place of needing things to be a certain way, needing things to be either on this end of the spectrum or that end of the spectrum, and just having that general acceptance of the place that you're in will help you to shift into this as well. So this is not about judging things or having attachment to outcome right now. This is just realizing that energy is energy. So putting away your dogma or that thinking that labels things or considers this thing good or this thing bad, and getting up out of that duality, transcending duality, in order to just be receptive to the energy that you desire, and put your sights way higher and attune to what you truly want and desire by your passion, putting that passion into motion, following your heart, following this very ecstatic, juicy, creative flow. Let's get a few guidance cards for today. Divine Masculine, you have the Dragonfly. This is beautiful. I've only seen this card come out one other time. But this is all about transcending illusion and truly embracing the truth. So maybe even seeing things from an awakened eye or for the first time, seeing things in a new light. And this is also a change in your perception so that you can see the truth. And this is bringing this even like spiritual or divine awakening in. This is activating your higher light codes, upgrading your blueprints. For many of you, this is also just an activation on your soul's path, bringing in more wisdom and insight. Also, I'm hearing gravity. So for some of you, this is studying universal law and expanding your understanding of universal law. For others of you, this is actually fixing your intent. Intent is a power. And channeling your attention into your intent. Many of you are opening up to a greater intuition as well and allowing that universal truth into your life. So this is also about seeing things that cannot be unseen, learning the lesson. The heart of the reading, you have the Panther. This is all about your shadow and reclaiming your power. So this is that deep integration work. Following those threads through the subconscious to those places of inner sanctuary and healing, getting to the root of things, and re-empowering yourself. This is all about rebirthing yourself as well. Having gone through these initiations and big changes and facing your fears, facing your shadows, and embracing who you are at that core level of your being, embracing both your light and your shadow, and deepening that connection to your soul, healing yourself, healing your core wounding. These are all themes that come up with this card, and this is all about having this energy for what is to come. So drawing on your internal sense of authority and power. For some of you, I'm hearing there's still a few layers of shame or guilt that maybe need to be addressed within your shadow. And this is going to allow you to open up to this higher expanded state of unconditioned love as well. Divine Feminine, you have the Spider. So this is about working with your dreams and opening up to being connected to the greater cosmos. For some of you, this is working on your soul's path in such a way that you are bringing those dreams not only to fruition, but you're also sharing that energy with others. So for some of you, this is also a brand new place of creation where you're beginning to create from your soul's matrix. This is embodying your, not only your life purpose, but bringing those contracts to life as well, and really working with those energies. And for some of you, this is the understanding of the twin flame path at a deeper level, realizing that there needs to be within the shared connection a shared information as well, shared viewpoints, and understanding like both sides of your own nature, especially your divine masculine and feminine polarity, understanding that at a deep level within yourself so that you can understand that mirroring in your dynamic with your twin, understanding how to see through another person's eyes This is the lemniscate as well. And this is having a multi-dimensional viewing of your perception, being able to move your viewpoint around, change your perception from a higher state of consciousness. So this is also bringing in new light codes and divine information through your alignment as well. And really being able to morph and change with the times. This is also, besides being activated, this is also taking action when it's appropriate. And for some of you also, this is, it has to do with divine timing. With the understanding of what divine timing really is, it has to do with not only taking action, but changing your vibration and using your intuition and your senses to know when things are ripe, to know when it is time to take action according to your vibration. So in accordance with your vibration is being in harmony with the vibration that you want to create. So being able to change your own resonant frequency in such a way that you are vibrating to the energy that you want. This has to do with your intention. This has to do with your attraction point and your attention, and harmonizing yourself to that so that you can then bring that into your reality.